using a hard key to let people into your vacation home, I'm a little concerned. I have quite the story for you. My experiences: drop the hard key, go door key code, like a Yale or Slage of some kind. I personally use Yale and it's been awesome, but let me tell you about it. I work in property management, so I have seen the highs and the lows, and not everybody has good intentions. So if you have a hard key, somebody could be making a copy of that key right now. You think it might be the only one, but it's not. Somebody else could come back and steal all of your belongings, or even worse, something bad could happen to one of your guests. I have a keyless entry to my cabin, my vacation home, and I've had my vacation home open less than 90 days. So I have a story to tell you, but I want to preface this with, we had a 4-digit key code. You need to do 5 or 6. Well, let me tell you about it. It was the Thursday before Christmas. Nobody is supposed to be checking into our cabin. All of a sudden, my security camera starts going ding, 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 notifications everywhere. So I start watching from the beginning, and there's this couple trying to check in. Okay, I know that we have a couple other vacation homes on our street, so I'm thinking they must just have the wrong one and everything's gonna be okay. So I fast forward to the last one, and all of a sudden the doors open and the people walk inside, and I'm like, we now have somebody else in our vacation home. Somebody's supposed to check in tomorrow morning. What am I gonna do? So I call my cleaner and I'm like, girl, there is an intruder in our house and I'm not really sure what to do. I'm thinking about calling the police. What do you think? She's like, girl, I'm always packing. I will take care of that for you. I'm like, damn, mountain life women are serious. So like 10 minutes later, she goes over and she misses them by 2 minutes. They had just left, because now I'm watching live feed and I'm trying to catch them out on the camera, but of course there's a little bit of delay and I miss them. So I see their car driving off and I'm like, you just missed them. So my cleaner heads on in and she's like, there's Christmas gifts under the tree. There's pizza inside of the fridge. Their clothes are already out on the beds. Like, they have made this their home. I'm like, if you rented an Airbnb and it doesn't look like the Airbnb you're in, why are you still there? Because our cabin is bohemian style. The only other cabins in my area all have black bears, mountain themed, mountain bedspreads. We have like very chic, beautiful twinkle lights in the bedroom. Like, you would not mistake in this. So I'm thinking, okay, benefit of the doubt. Somebody else booked this and they have no idea if they're at the wrong place. So I tell my cleaner, I'm like, okay, I'm calling the police. I don't want you to be there by yourself when these people show back up. Something really, really bad could happen. So the police arrive. 15 minutes later, the guests arrive back. And my cleaner's like, what house do you think you're at? And they're like, 112? And she's like, no, you're at 110. And she's like, how the heck did you get in? Here we go. They had the same exact code as the code that we set for our guests for the next day at the cabin next door. The chances of having the same code, 4-digit code, as somebody else, 1 in 10,000. The chances of it being on the street, literally next door, I have no idea, but I need to play the lottery. Thankfully, everybody left. It was not like my cleaner still had to clean the place again because they had already gotten stuff everywhere. Food was everywhere. I don't know how they did it in 1 hour, but they did. But what you need to take away from this story is you need a 5 or 6-digit key code, and you need the best cleaner in the world who's always packing. Cheers to next time.